At 11 o'clock we relocated into the bathroom of the house. The winds were just out of this world, becoming scary. I've been through a number of cyclones, Winifred and Larry, and this one was a class all by itself. Been going for nearly 5 hours at that stage, and some windows in the house broke, so there was bedlam inside. The most disheartening thing is the announcer on local ABC radio said that the second half is always worse than the first half. Not what we needed to hear at that point. Waking up and seeing the hillsides at Mission Beach absolutely decimated reminded me of some of the pictures I'd seen of the First World War, where just tree stumps standing. Heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking.
During the eye of the cyclone, we actually ducked out because it just becomes totally still, and I was just a bit concerned about the stacks, and we think we could see them at 1 o'clock in the morning.
The big items of damage: the cooling towers partially collapsed, the gas storage bin missing a lot of sheets, missing a lot of roof. The conveyors to and from it are in tatters. Our store building has actually moved on its stumps by up to 50-75 mil. It's leaning at an angle, and we'll obviously have to do something fairly dramatically quick with that for the welfare of the guys that work in the store.
We were on the phone to the broker and the client immediately to find out how they fared, whether there was any, obviously, people affected by it before we worried about the property. But yeah, and now obviously we're on site 4 or 5 days after the event to work with the broker and the assessor to ensure they're under control.
The main interest is the well-being of the client and getting them back up and running, and we've got 3 or 4 months now to do that. So it's going to be, head down, bum up, and get on with the job, which is something the sugar mills are very good at and something that Vero's very good at supporting.
Without that insurance, behind us, that confidence that when events like this do happen, that we can turn to our, insurers. I mean, I guess there's been times that we've sat back and said, given our claims history, which has been very light, what are we paying these premiums for? And we've had those discussions, with our brokers, but we fully understand that, events like we've just seen just come out of the blue.
We've been through natural disasters with Vero before, so we formed a very good relationship and a very good understanding. So it's been really a seamless transition this time, and it's something that the clients really do appreciate, that they've got the surety and assurance of how insurers will respond. So forming that kind of relationship is extremely important, and there are comments coming back from the client already that is something they value.